Howdy Wildcat Battalion, I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Tanner Cedrone, your Battalion Chief of Staff, your XO.
I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Joseph Bastian on the Battalion S4, and today we'll be going over some of the things for the male uniform, such as nameplates, honor unit crest, rewards, and things. Make sure that's worn properly and with pride.
Alright, so let's get started.
Males should center the nameplate on the right pocket between the top of the pocket and top of the button. Above the nameplate should be the honor unit insignia, centered 1/4 of an inch above the nameplate and centered. And above the honor unit insignia should be the Wildcat Battalion crest, which is positioned 1/8 of an inch above the honor unit insignia and centered. For the arches on the male uniform, they should be centered on the right pocket between the bottom of the pocket flap and bottom of the pocket. Spacing is 1/8 of an inch in between each arch. Ribbons on the male uniform should be positioned 1/8 of an inch above the left pocket and centered. For medals, they should be positioned 1/8 of an inch below the top of the left pocket and centered 3 to a row. For cadet officers, shoulder board ranks should be worn with the pointed end toward the collar and the flat end toward the edge of the shoulder. Enlisted cadets placed aside with the pointed chevron toward the collar.
For the ROTC insignia and the knowledge torches, they'll be positioned 5/8 of an inch between each other, which means that the stitching on the Class A uniform is going to be centered in between the ROTC insignia and the torch of knowledge. For enlisted ranks on the Class A uniform, they will be positioned centered on the epaulette between the button and the stitching of the Class A. The officer ranks, on the other hand, will be positioned 5/8 of an inch above the stitching on the epaulette and centered horizontally. For cords on the Class A or B uniform, the cadet will wear the most important cord on the left shoulder. If said cadet has more than one cord, they will wear the other one on the right shoulder.
So with that, Wildcat Battalion, we hope that you found this video informative and helpful. And always make sure that you take the time to properly put your uniform together, make sure everything looks crisp and neat so we can get those good grades on those inspections.
Yes, and definitely, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to watch how you can properly set up your uniform. Just remember and keep in mind, the better that you look as an individual, the better that we look together as a unit. Okay, never forget that. Well, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Signing off, Wildcats lead the way. Whoa!